Good afternoon, church, and welcome to OBC Midweek News. I'm usually stuck with the old boring minister next to me, but I'm really excited that we've got someone much younger and much more fun to speak to, and it is our very own Kathryn Donald.
Hello.
Hi, how are you?
I'm good, thank
You're late.
I was very late. I took the wrong bus stupidly. It was very embarrassing.
You've only been living here all your life.
I know. It was.
That's amazing. Well done. So I'm really excited you're here, and I'm really excited for the next year because Kathryn is going to be doing an internship type gap year thing at the church starting in a couple of months. It's something that I've really wanted to happen for ages, and we've got this opportunity now, and it's a real blessing because Kathryn, you've finished year 13, is that right?
Yeah, I finished a few weeks ago. So
that's your A-levels done?
Yes.
And
got lots of spare time.
And you're going to be possibly starting uni the year after.
Yes,
maybe.
I'll probably be applying this October, September.
Okay.
Sometime.
So we've had a chat with you about what we would like to offer and what you want. Tell me why is it that you said yes to this opportunity?
Well, I decided to go on a gap year during COVID because obviously my work experience got cancelled, so I didn't really know what to do. So
did it ever? Was it ever planned? Were you going to do something?
Yeah. I had. I was looking into occupational therapy.
Ooh,
so
nice.
I had 2 weeks doing that, and I also had, Riverside Primary School special needs. I had that October half term. But obviously, there's vulnerable children, so they don't want.
And because of COVID, you couldn't go in.
Yeah.
Okay.
So that got cancelled.
Mm-hmm.
So and then I just decided gap year to find out what I wanted to do.
Mm-hmm.
And then a few weeks ago we had the baptism youth.
The baptism seminar.
Yeah, and you said that the next day I would be leading a song, and that was waiting
here for you.
Yeah,
Yes. I remember.
And then I kind of said to God when we were praying, I kind of said, if you want me to look into like a Christian or something, then someone should, sounds very vain, but someone should say, or like come up to me and be like, that's a gift God's given you or something.
Yeah, absolutely.
And then obviously the Sunday, the next day, Remy said in front of everyone, she said that. So I kind of thought that was a sort of confirmation.
Wow, that was
that
definitely.
I should look into.
Thanks for sharing that. I didn't know that.
I haven't told you that. Yeah.
That's amazing. So and so it was the following day that you led the song Waiting Here For You, because you previously sung it as sort of the backing music to a video that we'd done at church, hadn't you?
For the
and I know that song touched a lot of people's hearts with your beautiful voice, and that's great. So with the gap year that we've got coming up, you're going to sort of be volunteering a certain amount of hours a week to the church. And many of the people watching already know that your gift with singing and starting to lead worship is definitely there for all to see. And people that don't know you, Kathryn, may think you have just so much confidence, because actually since I arrived at the church in 2015, I've seen you at the front singing, and obviously then you were sort of only 12 years old, but you're still singing with your mum, and you've grown to now be like leading worship and such a powerful voice. And had I not known you, I would have just assumed you're so confident.
I'm not. I'm really not.
But that's not the trace, is it? You're actually quite shy.
Yeah, I'm really shy. I think talking especially, I think I'm in my bubble, or like at the front doing the worship.
Okay.
And it's like a lot more, I don't know, easier than talking, I find.
Really?
Yeah, I don't know why, but it's just, I'm not very confident, but
no.
Yeah.
Okay, so is maybe one of the things that you're hoping to get out of this gap year to sort of maybe build your confidence up slightly?
Yes, definitely. That would be talking in front of people, which is probably most of it. Most of the gap year. Yeah,
absolutely. And apart from confidence, what else do you sort of maybe hope to gain from working and serving at the church?
Yeah, probably the obvious of like getting a deeper relationship with God. Probably more often think more about things, and I don't know.
That's great. So. And you've got a really good relationship with Naomi, who meets with you regularly, and that's been a great encouragement for you, I know. And with this internship that you're going to be part of our friend and deacon of the church, Liz Sarlins, will be a close mentor
Yeah.
to you, and there isn't anyone better really, because
Yeah.
she's great. And so I know that with a structure of support like Naomi, like Liz, like the wonderful parents you've got, and the leadership team here at church, I
Yeah.
think you'll have a really good bubble of support
Yeah.
to turn to anyone if there's any problems. But some of the things that we're going to do, I'd like to just speak about. So starting in September, we don't want to take you away really from the worship group on a Sunday morning, because you're such an integral part of that, as everyone in the worship group knows and the church knows. But we do want to pull you away occasionally to help lead the academy, which is a challenge.
That'll be,
and that will start with obviously observing the likes of myself and Michael and Jazz, and working alongside us and encouraging you to sort of ask the questions rather than be on the spot to answer them, and then praying out loud, which is something that you're not that confident in doing, and I certainly wasn't a few years ago, so I know you'll get there. But also with worship, Dan, our worship leader, wants to do this Worship Central course, which is all about exploring the gifts of worship and why we worship and so on. And then possibly on the back of that, a mission trip somewhere abroad. So, and I'm really excited that alongside Michael, our youth assistant, the two of you could hopefully create a youth worship group.
I think that'd be really good.
There's already a real sort of hot core of this worship group, with Eva being a great drummer, yourself vocally, and Michael, who can play the guitar. And I really want with the young people, I'm sure they've got gifts to be able to be part of a band, and I'm really hoping that actually over the time that you're with us, you can help build this worship group up with the young people, because obviously since lockdown, John had this sort of jam time, didn't he, where the young people could play, and that really hasn't been able to happen. And Dan's sort of come in and you've created this core group because you've needed to, and there's probably a lot of young people that are talented to really want to express their gifts, so I'm really hoping you can encourage them. What's going to happen after this year then? So you're going to hopefully serve the church from September through till sort of June, July time.
Yeah.
What's after that?
Well, good question. I'm wondering the same thing. But I'm thinking probably university.
Okay.
Because I think that opens quite a lot of doors for you when you've got
absolutely.
a degree. What in, I'm not sure.
Mm-hmm.
I was looking at... I think I'm good with kids.
Yeah,
so,
absolutely. You're great with my son.
I was
You're the best.
looking at primary school teaching, but I don't know if I want to do a specific primary school teaching degree, because obviously you just need a degree. So
right, okay, sure.
But
why have you taken a gap year then? Why not go straight to uni this year?
Yeah, I kind of want to figure out. I want to do bits and bobs in different sections, and then see which one I like the most.
That's great. And has the pandemic sort of played a part in sort of helping you consider doing a gap year, because there's a lot of uncertainty with education?
Yeah, I definitely say so, because I think when I go to uni, I want to have like most things open. I think will be best.
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah, I'm also Naomi. She said that one day a week I can help out at her school, probably.
Oh, that's amazing.
Volunteer. Yeah, so that would be good,
great.
Because that's experience.
And you're also looking for employment as well, aren't you? To have some money coming in, that would be quite useful. So you're going to actually be quite busy this year, possibly, aren't you?
Yeah, hopefully.
Doing
I think
lots
it's
of
good
things.
to
I'm really excited because Michael is only sort of 22, 23, way more relevant than me. I'm 40 and I'm about to have another child and go to university. I'm quite tired. The young people run me ragged. So actually, but having someone like you who is only sort of 5 years older than the young year 7s to 9s is absolutely priceless for me, because they can, I personally feel, relate to you much more. They can get the struggles and the battles that you may have had as you were growing up in the church and may be able to relate to them. And you've obviously grown up around here, gone to Darrick. A lot of them go to Darrick. So, you know, as long as they don't start like abusing the biology physics teacher at Darrick and say, I don't like that Mrs. Donald.
Not sure,
then we should be okay. But
Miss Harris.
yeah. So, but what is it that you're least looking for? What are you most nervous about for the next year?
Well, I'm thinking in church or just generally?
In church, like sort of helping out and sort of growing in the church. What's the bit that you're most apprehensive about?
I'm nervous for like when I have to run things. I think when I'm like left alone.
Okay.
Well, not alone, but
everyone looks at you.
Yeah. Then the attention's on you. But I think stepping out. We were talking about it in young adults. I think stepping out is quite hard.
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah.
And the last few months, starting with that song "Waiting Here for You," and last Sunday you beautifully sung and led Oceans. Are you feeling more and more confident when it comes to leading worship now? Because am I right in saying that before that you hadn't really led some of the songs? You just sort of
sung along.
Yeah.
I think it's about confidence, building it up, and just praying that it goes well.
And it has got. I mean, the first two. So and it's really good, isn't it? Because the worship group, I see when I'm at the back watching, I see them. They're so full of encouragement for you, Dan and Gary especially. Sort of they look on. They look on and just they're so proud of sort of the growth that you're going on, and that's something that I think the whole church can share in. What are you most excited about? If you're nervous about the leading, what are you most looking forward to?
I think I am looking forward to obviously the growth personally.
Yeah.
And I think the children's band will be really good to
Definitely.
get it going. I think it'll be really nice to see the younger
generation,
definitely, because they haven't really had an opportunity to play. So that's
and I don't doubt that there's many gifts around the young people that they can help serve. I mean, we're so excited as a church, and the leadership team have thought about it and recognised how exciting this opportunity is, and you're almost going to be a bit like a guinea pig for us, Kathryn. I'm not going to lie. The church have never run this sort of intern gap year thing before, and with the opportunity of you being able to do it, you are very much, let's see how it goes, and if it works well, we can continue this, and I think it will go well. I've no doubt it will, and I know the rest of the church are going to be really excited to have you join us with a gap year, and I'm looking forward to specifically watching you grow in confidence, because I do find it quite amusing how you can stand up on stage, sing so beautifully, and literally have the church feeding off your voice because they're all just like, wow. And then someone comes up to you and you're like, no, I don't want to talk.
I'd rather sing that all age talk. Imagine though, no, that would be bad.
So maybe sort of a few months into your intern, doing a family talk, running academy, helping out at the hub, obviously, and there's
Sanctuary
Cafe as well. Yeah, absolutely. There's so many different roles that we want you to serve in, and as you know, there's so many things that go on at the church. The possibilities are endless, and the good thing is the things that go on in the church are so flexible that with the employment that you hopefully get with wherever it will be, it can really work around how you want it to work. So we're grateful. We are so grateful that you've said yes to this, and we will pray for you as the year goes on, and because you've got a couple of breaks, haven't you, the next couple of months, family and friends maybe going away for a bit.
Hopefully, if it allows.
And then you can come on board and help us, because you were on board to help as a volunteer at Carroty Wood, weren't you? In August, and that's not going ahead, but in its place we do have loads of things going on, so we hope you can be around to that before you officially start in September. But that's great. People that don't know Kathryn but have tuned in before would have seen her on the stage with her mum singing every week.
The tall people.
The two people doing some fantastic dancing as well, contemporary dance. Absolutely beautiful and so empowering. But I've known Kathryn since I've been at the church 6 years, and to see her growth is clear. But I think over the next year it's going to really come through as well. We're really excited as a church to welcome Kathryn as part of the sort of the staff here at the church. You are already integral to this worship team and to the church, but to have you do more is something that we're really excited about. So Kathryn, thank you.
Thank you.
And you're singing on Sunday, is that right?
Yes,
you're singing on Sunday. That's
so,
great. And we look forward to seeing you all on Sunday. We hope you're well. We hope you're staying blessed. We're here for you. Things are going on all through the week at church. We're paying close attention to the restrictions. Loads of things coming up, including baptism services and much more as well. So stay tuned to what's going on in OBC. Look at our website. Go on our Facebook page. Be in touch if you need anything. But for now, take care and God bless.